Anonymous posted a reading this morning about somebody going through like a spiritual awakening kind of thing and not really knowing how to approach that because it was new for this individual. So I figured I'd call on a couple decks. I'll probably do like 2 or 3 of these, but right now we've got some animal-based decks. So this video is going to be for people going through a spiritual awakening. I'm going to see if the animals have any advice, anything we can do to support people going through an awakening right now. Okay. Start off with some tarot. All right, Alma, if you would be so kind as to channel through the spirits of these animal decks and the Wildwood Tarot. Anybody going through a spiritual awakening who is more kind of invested in the natural world and animals and plants and stuffs? Can you offer any advice? Starting with the tarot. How can we help support these people? I'll take like maybe 3 cards from the tarot. Whoa. Transition, 6 of Swords. Whoa. One more, please. Thank you, thank you. So that's pretty clear cut here with this transition card. Transformation. 3 of Bows, fulfillment. 3 of Swords, jealousy. Generally, jealousy isn't going to have a place. After you're going through spiritual fulfillment or whatnot, healing, you see the Caduceus, you'll experience a lot less jealousy. You'll start to realize, we got 2 hooded figures here. You'll start to realize that your path is unique to yourself. I know I suffered with a lot of FOMO before, before coming to God and all that, reaching fulfillment within myself, reaching fulfillment in the changes of life. Other people might become jealous. They're probably already jealous, depending on what your life looks like. But can't be focused on them. 6, 3, 3. It did come out in the reverse, so that was interesting. I don't think these cards should have any reversals. Yeah, jealousy becomes less of a problem for you as far as being jealous of others, and also as far as others being jealous of you. You become fulfilled and you stop caring what people think. Like, you're on your path and they're on theirs. It's interesting. Do you have any advice on this jealousy card? How can we assist in regards to this jealousy card? What do you have for advice? Act as if. Bring a gentle touch. Act as if. That's an interesting one. I'm going to have to read about that one. 18 and 14. Chameleon Spirit shares her gift with you today to prepare you for changes that will greatly benefit you. Outer conditions are changing and you're required to come into harmony with them so you can co-create your greatest dream. Feeling sensitive? Good. Because that will come in handy, enabling you to determine how best to adapt to your environment and the people in it, while at the same time maintaining your integrity and inner equilibrium. Caduceus. Even if you feel like you're in uncharted territory, Chameleon Spirit has complete faith in your ability to fit in and learn the lay of the land, adapting as necessary. This is a fortunate time to act as if and do as others do. When in Rome, until the new ways feel familiar and completely natural. Life is offering you a great lesson now. Adapting isn't about losing yourself, it's about learning how to dance with others. We also have this gentle touch. You might have found yourself in a situation where negotiations are necessary in order to reach your goal. Be mindful of the words you choose, but do not worry. Dear Spirit reminds you that you have the ability to be sure-footed and confident while showing humility and respect for others. Yeah, it sounds like you might be making changes that others have a problem with. Part of the spiritual journey is accepting others as they are. We don't want to be critical of others. You know, we have to be in our own lane and let people be in theirs. Be diplomatic, you know. You are on your own path. You are allowed to be. If others have a problem with that, gently let them down. That is not their right to hold you to any standard that you are, you know, transitioning out of for your own fulfillment. So let's see, what other qualities can we recommend for this individual, these people in this collective? You have a right to your own life. What other traits can we embody as we're moving forward? Determination. Salmon swim upriver. I think they have a long journey from like the ocean to the, you know, up the river. The salmon run, where they, you know, where they spawn, where they breed, where they lay their eggs. That is part of the cycle of life. You gotta fight for your right to party, basically. Anything else for energy? So, energy makes up the universe. I think quantum physics or something has determined that even matter is energy. So it is important to embody the energy that will attract what you want. You know, if you're feeling jealous, you're going to attract jealousy. If you embody fulfillment and determination, you will bring in fulfillment. The universe will be determined to bring that in for you. So be mindful of what your energy is doing. How does it feel? Let's get one more. Okay. Patience. That came out yesterday with the ants medicine. These things take time. You must be patient with yourself, most of all. Yeah, and be patient with others, but be very patient with yourself. This is This is an experience. This is a learning experience. Fear not. You know, when it comes to other people, it's good to kind of just observe them. You know, we shouldn't be judgy and, you know, quick to anger because other people are doing things. They have a right to their life as long as they're not infringing on your freedoms. You know, I would start to observe people. You know, don't engage. If somebody's trying to bait you into something, just let it go. Don't engage. Can we do, let's do 3 again. Can we get 3 cards for which animals we need to pay attention to? What does this deck have to offer somebody going through their spiritual journey? It's too many. I'll take that one. I'm gonna get 2 more, please. One more, please. Thank you, Spirit. Oh boy. Trying to give them all to me. Any more? You got any more? That one. Thank you, Spirit. Zoom out. The nightingale, the rabbit, and the black egg. So the nightingale, fearless voice, speech, communication, or song. The song of the nightingale is otherworldly. Spirituality. This simple brown bird, almost unnoticeable among the flashy plumage of other birds, transports its listener to the realm of poetry. Nightingale energy is with us when we write, compose, and especially when we sing it. It reminds us that music heals the deepest wounds. This card indicates a need to open the bridge between the heart and the voice. Is there something you need to say? How long has it been since you sang? Turn it up, write it down, and let it out. When in balance, sings, speaks freely with kindness. When out of balance, shy, a lump in the throat. To bring into balance, music. So, somebody here might connect with music. This also speaks to me about speaking your truth. Speaking from the heart. Your truth is important. Let's go to the rabbit bunny. All about these bunnies. Somebody might be a Chinese rabbit. You're the rabbit. Afraid of everything, overwhelmed, frozen. The rabbit loves to remind his friends that someday the eagle will swoop down and eat him. He talks and talks and talks about it, so loudly, in fact, that one day the eagle hears and thanks him for the great idea. It's that calling energy into you. You attract what you're putting out. Rabbit energy is alive when we are scared, most often about the future, and we become our worst enemy. We spin up a dust cloud of fear and then complain to others that we are lost. Notice your thoughts and words, O rabbit. They shape your destiny. It's like very interesting that came out on top of the energy card. When in balance, sensitive, problem solver, good listener. When out of balance, over explains, talks fast. To bring into balance, a day of silence. So yeah, move in love and not fear. I'm just gonna say that. You have a right to your life. I know I said that earlier. What are you afraid of? There's nothing to fear. If you are going through your spiritual journey, if you are experiencing an awakening, if you are, getting signs from the universe, whatever path you're on, you're choosing, the universe supports you in that. And that alone should give you the confidence to know that you are safe. No matter what happens, you are safe. You are supported by the universe, by God, by the cosmos, wherever you believe in. It's gonna be okay. The black egg. Okay, all of these cards are, all of the animal spirit cards are calling somebody out. The black egg, speaking from an authentic voice, the truth. The black egg contains one of life's essential treasures, the truth. Inside of it resides no confusion, excuses, small talk, noise, or lies, not even white ones. This living and breathing vessel harbors only that which rings true. When this essence is in balance, we speak slowly and clearly. We are drawn to activities like writing, reading, teaching, singing, or perhaps public speaking. Sounds draw us in. Books draw us in. The concept of truth itself draws us in. We start asking questions like, what do I know to be true about myself? And what is true about the world? When the energy of the black egg is not yet accessed, we speak from an unsure place. We say things that others want to hear, gossip, or repeat stories to justify our subpar behavior. We might even try to convince ourselves that we have no inner truth at all, that the energy of the black egg hovers and waits for us to reconnect. It is available at every moment in every situation. It's the epicenter of truth, the birthplace of our voice. The black egg and the fifth chakra. The subtle essence of this card resides at the base of the throat, at the Vishuddha chakra. The ancient sages saw this center as the hub that governs our speech and expression. Vishuddha translates as essentially pure. The balance of this center is important for all of us, but is especially essential for writers, editors, musicians, and teachers. The truth. Speaking truth. This might be my reading. That's been my focus this year. You get what you give. Be fearless in speaking your truth. Sing it from the friggin' mountaintops. This is like, connecting with many different kinds of people, and doing it gently with empathy. That's kind of, that's how I try to do. I do get frustrated when, thinking about past stuff. Situations where I should have been treated better. But it's all part of the journey, part of my lessons here. And all of the stuff that's happened has gotten me to a place of being confident in speaking the truth, speaking my truth, and speaking what I believe to be the truth. So, let's move these out the way. I think this reading includes myself, so Spirit, what medicine can you offer us to embody going forward? Speaking our truth, releasing jealousy, attracting the things we want, not the things we don't. One card, please. Porcupine, 12. Innocence. Porcupine, remind me of innocence again. With every man a brother, each woman a friend. The south of the medicine wheel is the place of childlike innocence and humility. It is the home of playfulness and the position of porcupine on the medicine wheel of life. Porcupine has many special qualities and a very powerful medicine, the power of faith and trust. The power of faith contains within it the ability to move mountains. The power of trust in life involves trusting that the Great Spirit has a divine plan. Your task is to find the pathway that is the most beneficial for you and that uses your greatest talents to further the plan. Trust can open doorways to the creation of space. The space thus created allows others to open their hearts to you and to share their gifts of love, joy, and companionship. If you were to observe Porcupine, you would immediately notice its quills. These quills are only used when trust has been broken between Porcupine and another creature. Much like Otter, Porcupine is a gentle, loving creature and non-aggressive. When fear is not present, it is possible to feed a porcupine by hand and never get stuck by its quills. Through understanding the basic nature of this animal, you may come to understand your own need for trust and faith, and for becoming like a child again. In today's society, this is a needed reminder to honor the wonder of life and the appreciation of each day as an adventure of discovery. Porcupine sat silently looking at a hollow log. She wondered if it was a playhouse that nature had created just for her. Porcupine envisioned all the things she could do with the log. She could climb on top and make the log roll from side to side. She could go inside and see if there were any juicy worms for her to have for dinner. She could also scratch her back on the rough outer bark if she wanted to. Just as Porcupine was wondering what to do next, she saw Bear approaching. Bear was big and black and looking for honey. Oh, another playmate to share my log, she thought. Hello, Bear, she cooed. Do you want to play and share my log with me? Gruff old Bear snorted. Porcupine, don't you know that I'm too old to play? You're in my way. I'm looking for honey. Go away. Why, Bear? You're never too old to play. If you forget what it is like to be a cub, you'll always be impatient and gruff as you are now. Bear began to think about what Porcupine had said. Maybe she was right. All the other creatures had run away from Bear in fright. Even the other bears had turned up their noses when he growled at them. This little Porcupine was certainly trusting him not to eat her. She even offered to be his friend. The old bear looked at Porcupine and began to feel something move inside of him. He started to remember the games he had played as a cub. Joy started to live in him again. Little Porcupine, you have reminded me that in becoming strong and seeking answers, I got caught in trying to be an intellectual. I became afraid of what others would think if I dropped my mask of gruffness. I was afraid they wouldn't take me seriously anymore. You have taught me that in being a fuddy-duddy, I was causing others to not care for me. Thank you. I'd love to play with this old log. And so it was that Bear became childlike again and learned the innocence of Porcupine. In choosing the Porcupine card, you have given yourself a gentle reminder not to get caught in the chaos of the adult world, where fear, greed, and suffering are commonplace. The medicine in this card is that of relief from seriousness and severity. Open your heart to those things that gave you joy as a child. Remember the preciousness of fantasy and imagination and the making of some game or toy from nothing but scraps. Honor the playfulness of spirit that lets everyone win. Shit. Move in love and not fear. I think we got a card, I don't know if it was last night or the night before, about coming at life from a childlike perspective. Personally, I see, the inner child is the God within. It's the source of creativity and wonderment at being in the world. Good things come from, your inner child. Once your inner child feels safe to do so, to come out and play, that is when you are, reaching a legitimate point of healing in your life. So, don't be afraid to look stupid. Don't worry too much about what other people think. People who, can embrace their inner child and their inner child feels safe to come out and play, those are some of the strongest people on the planet. And they still have compassion for other people. They are going to do the most good in the world. So, I love this deck. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this here. I hope this helps. Please know you are never alone. Things are gonna be okay. Just have faith in yourself, have faith in the universe, and things will get better. Things will get a lot better. Hope this helps. You guys have a good day.